Adam.
Welcome to the Movie Preview Review, where you review movies based on only watching their previews.
Today, we're going to react, review, and then riff off of the brand new trailer for an upcoming movie called Green Book. It's about a college that changes its blue book tests to green books, and the students start freaking out, and there's a big riot happening because, you know, the companies are in flux over which colored books people should be taking tests in.
I thought it was about green books where they recycle old paper product and to make books, but it's a horror movie because they accidentally recycled a whole bunch of old haunted books into the new books, and so school has textbooks that are haunted by haunted books that are not supposed to be haunted books. Hashtag green book, hashtag my brain hurts.
It's very hot and humid in the city. Yeah, because somebody accidentally recycled the Necronomicon, and it got mushed into the pulp, and then when they made new pages, there's like a little bit of human blood and skin on each page.
Just enough to make everyone warlocks.
Yep.
Accidentally.
Oops.
Oops, all warlocks. What is this actually about?
It's about...
this was recommended to us, yes?
This was recommended by one of our viewers.
Hey, thanks for that.
We appreciate this. So it's a classical pianist. He's very talented, and he hires a guy to drive him around to all of his stuff.
Oh, well, obviously, with a title like that, I should have known that right out the gate.
It's... Oh, I'm going to mispronounce his name, so I'm just going to go off of his most famous character recently. It was Cottonmouth from season 1 of Luke Cage.
Oh, from I want to say Moonrise Kingdom, but Moonlighting.
Yes, he was also in that. Oh, I don't want to butcher his name.
Just fine.
And Viggo Mortensen.
Okay.
Two very talented actors.
All right, let's party.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Some guy called over here, a doctor. He's looking for a driver. You interested?
I am not a medical doctor. I'm a musician. I'm about to embark on a concert tour in the Deep South. What other experience do you have?
Public relations.
Do you foresee any issues in working for a black man?
You in the Deep South, there's gonna be problems.
Promise me you're gonna write me a letter.
I promise. Tell me that don't smell good.
I've never had fried chicken in my life.
You people love the fried chicken.
You have a very narrow assessment of me, Tony.
Yeah, right? I'm good.
Who will be interacting with some of the wealthiest people in the country? It is my feeling that your diction could use some finessing.
But why you break my balls?
Because you can do better, Mr. Balalanka.
Dear Dolores.
I saw Dr. Shirley play the piano. He's like a genius, I think.
Come on, take it easy.
I prefer not to get grease on my blanket.
Ooh, I'm gonna get grease on my blanket.
This gentleman says that I'm not permitted to dine here.
I'm afraid not. How does he smile and shake their hands like that?
Because it takes courage to change people's hearts.
What are you doing?
A letter.
May I? Dear Dolores, sometimes you remind me of a house. You know this is pathetic, right? Put this down. The distance between us is breaking my spirit. Falling in love with you
Was the easiest thing I have ever done. P.S. Kiss the kids.
That's like clanging a cowbell at the end of Shostakovich's 7.
That's good.
That's perfect.
Come on, get out now.
You never win with violence. You only win when you maintain your dignity.
You don't know your own people. You, Mr. Big Shot, doing concerts for rich people.
So if I'm not black enough, and if I'm not white enough, then tell me, Tony, what am I?
Anyone can sound like Beethoven. But your music, what you do, only you can do that.
What do we do about the bones?
We do this.
Pick it up, Tony.
Squirrels would have ate it anyway.
Pick it up.
That looks real good.
Yeah, it does. That looks real good. I kind of want to say Oscar worthy. It's that time period.
I mean,
it could be.
that seems like, you know, we've seen a lot of the, like, you know, odd couple buddy movies where, like, they both grow and, you know, they both they're both good at stuff in their own ways, and they teach each other. Like one's too uptight, and the other one teach. Kind of like with me and Adam. Like Adam's teaching me how to be more organized, and I'm teaching Adam how to, be a human being.
Yes, if we were in a
how
road
to
trip
enjoy
movie,
a social event.
Mhm.
How to yeah. That's kind of how. Yeah, I'd drive you around and
You drive me around?
and beat people up. Yeah, I think that's the general.
Oh, okay.
You drive me around? You think?
Maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because you can sing. You have a little bit more
Why does that make me drivable?
Well, no, you have more discernible talent than I do. I'm just more of a funny guy. Haha, there's stuff. I'm a hard worker. But you can sing, you can dance, you can act.
I'm gonna put that on my business card. Discernible talent.
Yeah.
Chase Schmidt. Hey everyone.
And I'm also sitting on the correct side of
Oh, that's
if
true.
I would be driving.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Correct. It's very nice of you to sit in the passenger seat, to sit in the back.
No, that's
So
fine. I like riding shotgun.
Do you right?
I either like to drive or ride shotgun. I can't ride in the back. I get car sick.
Do you get car sick?
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Really?
It was. That's honestly. Even we were just in the fiction of it. That threw me off.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, that's some of my discernible acting talent. I think maybe I was just so into the scene of us driving, but also, yeah, I just like I used to get really, really car sick as a kid.
Wow.
And then and rides used to really make me sick, and then I was fine. And then when me and Kimberly went on our honeymoon, I went on Mission to Mars, the motions, and I kind of passed out for a second, and it kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. It wasn't good. Couldn't feel my feet. It was not great. And now I can't really ride rides anymore.
Oh, no.
Me and Kimberly went to the shore a couple weeks ago. We went on the big swings, and I got off, and Kimberly was like, "How you doing?" I was like, I hate that this is my life now. I was like, I can't even ride the damn swings because it tilts a little bit, so you get the G-force, any G-force I can't do anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. I get kind of halt and kind of But anyways, this looks awesome.
This does look awesome. My question is, learning about another person, growing as a character, as a person, learning life lessons and stuff like that. There's only so much of that it can happen at any one time. You know what I'm saying? There's a threshold. Then you gotta stop for a while, let the seeds that you planted kind of germinate a little bit.
Sure.
So what else do they do in the car to keep sane? Because driving, you can kind of go crazy because it gets kind of boring. So I wonder if they played any.
Especially back then.
Oh yeah.
What did you do before podcasts and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I Spy. Or
just talking to another human. Yikes.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, it gets kind of boring after a while. Did you ever play any road games when you were traveling as kids?
Yeah, Pokemon on my Game Boy.
Yep.
No, we used to read. We would bring books.
Oh, really?
When we were
Wait,
kids.
you can read in the car?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can read in the car, no problem.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because when I tried to read in the car...
Yeah. I don't know why I can do that, but I can do that. But
interesting.
If I sit in front, if I can acknowledge... You know why reading in a car makes you car sick?
Why?
Because when you're that focused on reading, your brain basically is only processing and processing what you're reading and using that, and it kind of turns off the part of your brain that you're not really actively acknowledging that you're moving, but your inner ear keeps sending your brain signals that you're moving, but your brain is not dealing with them. And so you're processing you're standing still while your inner ear is sending your brain messages that you're moving, and that dissonance is what makes people car sick.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
But I can do that just fine if I sit in front.
Huh.
Yep.
Wow. So all you gotta do is kind of get you on some type of ride, and it's your kryptonite.
Pretty much, yeah.
You are basically a Dragon Slayer. You have Dragon Slayer magic from the Fairy Tail anime, which no one probably watches. That's an actual really good cut. It's a good pull on my part. No one gets that reference. It's okay, but you're definitely a Flame Dragon Slayer. That's what you are. You're basically like, nah. Sorry. I just went totally anime on everybody. It's perfectly fine. Bye, Jay.
I'm sliding
Yeah,
in
just-
frame.
Bye! But that's okay. This movie looks great.
I wasn't anticipating a performance like that from Viggo Mortensen.
Neither was
We've never
I.
seen him do anything like that before.
What was that movie that he was like the Captain Courageous or whatever? where
No,
he
but
was
he's
he
so
was the dad?
wildly likable.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like in a not a in Captain Courageous, and that was he was kind of hippy dippy. But this one, this seems like a complete like departure from what we've ever seen him do.
Yeah, he's like a tough guy.
Yeah, it's a little more salt of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
He's always played someone with like a little bit more of like a kind of a special lilt to him, but this feels like a little like he's just like I'm just a regular guy, and it's refreshing. This story looks really cool, and this is something we haven't seen before. It seems like it's like there's gonna be some back and forth and some slice of life about like South in the '60s and like what that was like
And these stories are kind of in right now of races learning from each other.
Yeah, but this doesn't feel like it's the same old thing.
It's not the it's not the same old thing. It's that type of oh, here's my experience from my life as as a black man. Here's my experience as like an Italian guy from New York. I'm like, okay, we have completely separate lives, but like there's a lot we can learn from each other.
Yeah,
and I think
for
that's
sure.
really important nowadays to learn from each other.
Yeah.
And these movies do a
Like
great
we
job
learn
of
from
that.
each other about both being tremendously white guys.
Yep.
Just the whitest guys.
Jay
We
knows
learn-
a lot about WoW and musical theater, and I know a lot about anime and other things, but mostly anime at the moment. I'm just saying, I loved Fairy Tail, and it was a really good cartoon, and the manga was really good. Manga was really good.
All right, we need to be done.
Yeah, no one saw that, a Fairy Tail reference in the reaction to Green Book. Okay, guys, like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Do that YouTube that you do so well. Guacamole's extra. You 60s era piano players?
Yeah.
Yeah, you chicken bone throwing weirdos? That is fun to throw chicken bones.
Is it fun? I've never thrown a
great.
chicken bone.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, they're biodegradable. That's fine. Yeah, you can't throw the cup. You can throw the bones, though.
Okay,
Come on.
Maybe birds will pick it up, make a nest out of it.
Yeah, cannibalize some chickens.
Let us know if you'd like to go on a road trip with us in the comments below. We would be probably great fun on a road trip.
For sure.
Also, there are other videos popping up in front of you right now. Please watch those. We would appreciate that.
We would.
As much as we appreciate you watching this one.
Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.